Wait, what's up with that post? Were you trying to brag or something? Honestly, it's so cringeworthy. If I were you, I'd take it down before more people see it.
What? What are you even talking about?
Don't play innocent with me. You were bragging about how your husband gave you a Benz, weren't you? Yeah, sure, my brother is a successful businessman with plenty of money. But let's get one thing straight. That's his success, not yours. So don't get the wrong idea here, okay?
I know that already, and I wasn't trying to brag or anything.
Oh, come on. The picture you posted, there was a Benz casually showing in the background. Don't tell me that wasn't intentional. You wanted everyone to notice, didn't you? You're not fooling anyone. It was totally obvious.
Wait, what? Seriously? Is that something people would even notice?
Well, it's true, isn't it? You can't fool me. I know exactly what you were going for. Basically, you were trying to say, look at me, my husband is so rich he can buy this luxury car without batting an eye. And not only that, he loves me so much he's willing to spoil me endlessly. That's the vibe you were putting out, wasn't it?
No, that wasn't my intention at all. I just wanted to post a picture of myself. Nothing more than that.
Oh, sure. Keep saying that. But I already replied to your post, just so you know, and if I were you, I'd delete it.
Wait, you replied?
What? You didn't notice? I sent you a reply earlier.
You wrote something? What did you even say?
Oh, it was just some constructive criticism. I said something like, bragging like this is so embarrassing. Why don't you delete it already, you attention-seeking woman? Nothing too harsh.
Are you serious? Don't you think that comment is way more embarrassing than anything I posted? And you wrote it using your real name account, no less.
So what? I'm just telling it like it is. Someone needed to say it. And don't forget, I'm not just your sister-in-law. I'm only a year younger than you. Maybe you should take my advice seriously for a change. Also, let's not forget, I work for a prestigious company. I'd say that makes me more accomplished than you in some ways.
If that's how you feel, then maybe you should take my advice too. Publicly posting rude comments like that, it just makes you look petty and mean-spirited. No one's going to take you seriously when you act like that.
Oh, is that so? You think you're the one with all the answers, don't you? At the end of the day, it's always about you. You dismiss everyone else's opinions like they're beneath you.
That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
Sure, whatever. Keep telling yourself that. But here's the thing. You're the one who's going to regret this kind of behavior someday. Keep it up, and you're going to push everyone away. When you're left all alone, don't come crying to me because I won't be there to help you.
Fine, if that's what you think, then that's your problem, not mine.
Wow, look at you. Acting all smug and untouchable. It's honestly kind of pathetic. I took your Benz out for a spin. We're family, so it's fine, right?
What? What are you talking about?
I mean, I'm borrowing your Benz right now. Come on, we're relatives. Sharing a car shouldn't be a big deal, right?
Wait, hold on a second. I don't get it. Borrowing my car? How did you even...
The Benz parked near your house. It's the same one you posted on social media, right? I recognized it immediately. There's no mistake.
Huh? Maybe Steven parked it there? I don't remember leaving a car in that spot. But wait, how did you even get inside? How did you open the door?
The engine was still running. You must have gone back into the house to grab something, right? That's so careless of you. Oh, by the way, I have to tell you something else. My kid accidentally set it on fire. Now it's completely torched.
What? Who set it on fire? Was it you?
Of course not. How would I be messaging you right now if it were me? No, it's your Benz that's up in flames. But hey, it was just a kid's mistake, so let it slide, okay?
Wait, what? My car's a simple van, not a Benz.
What?
I just confirmed with Steven. It's not even our car. What do you mean it caught fire? What exactly happened?
No way, it has to be your car. It was parked in the lot right across from your house. There's no way this is just a coincidence.
Well, our Benz hasn't even been delivered yet. The delivery date is tomorrow. So the Benz you're talking about must belong to someone else entirely.
What? No way! Are you serious? How could this even happen? If it's someone else's car, what happens now?
You said your kid set it on fire. Sam did that? Why would Sam do something like that?
I don't know. How am I supposed to understand what goes through a kid's mind? It's not my fault. Honestly, it's your fault for buying such a confusing car. You're the one to blame here.
What kind of nonsense are you spouting?
I don't know who owns that Benz, but just go apologize to them, okay? If they still want to blame me, then they're just the kind of terrible people who want to hold a child accountable for something like this.
What are you even saying? Isn't it a parent's job to watch over their kid and make sure things like this don't happen? You're the one trying to shift the blame onto Sam. That's your own child.
Shut up! You wouldn't understand what it's like to raise a kid because you don't have one.
That's not what we're talking about right now.
Anyway, I'm not at fault here. It's Sam who did it, so deal with it.
Wait, how does it even make sense that Sam set the car on fire? You said you were driving it, didn't you? Why would your own child set fire to a car you were sitting in? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. Sam just did it, okay? It's done. It's over. Deal with it. Well, goodbye. Take care of the rest yourself.
Wait a second. You're panicking too, aren't you? You must realize how absurd what you're saying sounds.
There's nothing absurd about it. Kids make mistakes, and adults should just forgive them. If you're so insistent on blaming me, why don't you come up with some proof that I was the one who did it?
What are you even saying?
Look, it's not like I wanted this to happen. You're the one who bought a car that looks exactly like everyone else's. That's confusing enough on its own. And how was I supposed to know it wasn't your car? It was parked right outside your house.
But even if it was my car, how could you just decide to drive it without asking? You can't just assume it's fine to take someone else's car just because you think we're close. That's not how this works.
Oh, come on. Don't act all high and mighty. It's just a car. It's not like it's irreplaceable or anything. You're making such a big deal out of nothing.
It's not nothing. Someone's property was destroyed. Whether it was my car or not, the fact remains that you and your kid were responsible. How can you just brush that off like it doesn't matter?
I'm not brushing it off. I'm just saying that it's not entirely my fault. Besides, what's done is done. What's the point of dwelling on it now?
The point is accountability. Don't you think the owner of that car deserves an apology at the very least?
Fine. You know what? If it makes you feel better, I'll apologize. But if they demand compensation or something, don't expect me to pay up. That's on you.
On me? How is this my responsibility?
Because you're the one making such a big fuss about it. If you hadn't brought it up, maybe no one would have even noticed.
How could no one notice a car being set on fire? Are you even listening to yourself? This isn't just some minor issue that you can sweep under the rug.
Whatever. I'm done talking about this. You figure it out. I've got enough on my plate as it is. I don't have time to deal with your drama.
My drama? You're the one who caused this mess in the first place. Don't try to turn this around on me just because you don't want to deal with the consequences.
Think whatever you want. I've said my piece. Good luck sorting it all out.
I see. That's an unbelievable situation. Stacy really went that far.
I'm shocked too. I didn't expect her to go this far. But realistically, if it's true her child did it, who holds responsibility here?
No matter what, even if it's a child who did it, someone has to take responsibility. It's not like this can be swept under the rug. For now, I'll check the street surveillance cameras. That parking lot doesn't have any cameras, does it?
No, I checked. It seems there aren't any.
We'll have to work with other volunteers and identify the owner of that Benz first. I'll also contact the police.
Thank you. It really means a lot to me.
Of course, you're my sister. Stacy's actions affect both of us. I'm involved too. Damn it, that's Stacy.
Hey, earlier I was just panicking and saying all sorts of nonsense, but it was all a joke. I didn't really test drive the Benz.
What? What are you saying now?
I mean, it was all just a joke. I let my mischievous side get the best of me and said those things, but I didn't actually drive a Benz, nor did I set it on fire.
What on earth is this? I was just about to call the police about this.
The police? Isn't that a bit of an overreaction? Anyone could tell it was just a joke, right?
So, there's no issue here at all, right?
Exactly! Of course, hypothetically speaking, if there were a case where a Benz was stolen and set on fire nearby, it would have nothing to do with me, right?
Wait, are you serious? Was it really a joke?
Of course it was a joke! But even if something similar did happen, you shouldn't assume I was involved, okay? If some incident happened to line up with my joke, it's purely a coincidence.
Listen, if you really did it, it's better to come clean now. Trying to backpedal with such a flimsy excuse won't work.
I'm telling you, I didn't do it. It was all a joke. But seriously, if I get accused of something, that'd be so unfair to Sam too, wouldn't it? Not that such a thing would actually happen. I mean, come on. What are the odds?
Yeah, well, I want to believe you.
So, let's just drop this, okay? Anyway, see you later!
Ella, it seems that what she said earlier wasn't just a joke after all. I received a message from one of the members of our neighborhood's volunteer security team. Apparently, a local resident has filed a stolen car report with the police. The car in question is a Benz, and it's been reported stolen from the area.
Wait, that car?
Yes, it's the Benz. The location where it was parked matches exactly with the parking lot Stacy mentioned earlier. I have a feeling that Stacy, after thinking things over a bit, probably decided that it was all just a joke after all, trying to brush off everything that happened. But the situation is more serious than that. She may have tried to downplay it, but now we can't ignore the reality of the situation anymore.
So it really was like that. And what's happened to the Benz?
It's still missing. So at this point, we can't say for sure that Stacy was the one who stole it. We can't jump to conclusions just yet. The possibility still exists, just like Stacy jokingly said that the very event she joked about has turned into reality. It's strange how such things can happen, but that's the situation we're dealing with right now, and it's making everything more complicated than it needs to be.
No, I can't believe it. There's no way something like that could happen just by chance.
I understand how unbelievable it sounds, and of course I, as well as the other volunteers, feel the same way. But the facts are right in front of us now. We need to address them whether we like it or not. The police will be investigating it, of course, but we'll be conducting our own investigation as well. We can't afford to just sit around and wait for answers. We need to take action, especially since this is affecting us directly. There's no time to waste.
I'll help too. Thank you for everything you've done up until now.
That's exactly why we formed the volunteer security team in the first place, to handle situations like this. We're trained for this kind of thing, and we all need to pitch in. And please, don't thank me. I'm just as involved in this situation as anyone else, so there's no need for thanks. I'm just doing what needs to be done, and that's what matters right now. We all have a part to play, and we need to work together.
But because of my post on social media about the Benz being a gift from my husband...
Are you seriously saying that because you posted on social media about receiving a Benz as a gift from your husband, you have to prepare yourself for the possibility that the car might be burned or destroyed in some way? You've done nothing wrong. Stacy is the one at fault here. She's the one who caused this situation, not you. She's always been the type of person who needs to control everything, always wanting to take what doesn't belong to her. She's had that personality for as long as I can remember, and I should have seen it coming. But I'm just as responsible for letting things get this far, for not addressing her behavior earlier and letting things spiral out of control like this. I should have taken action when I had the chance.
Right now, we should focus on solving this problem. We can think about the past and our mistakes later. We need to tackle this issue head-on and get it resolved first. The longer we wait, the worse it could get. Agreed?
Yeah, you're right. We'll deal with everything else later. Let's focus on fixing this first. That's the only way we can move forward. We can't afford to dwell on what's already happened. We need to handle the situation at hand.
Wait, what is this? What's going on here?
You don't recognize it? It's footage of you driving the Benz. It was captured on a security camera outside the candy store over in the mall. You can clearly see the car, and you're the one driving it. There's no denying it.
But I don't remember driving a Benz at all. That's not me. It's someone who just happens to look like me. It must be some kind of mistake. There's no way it could be me.
The face is clearly visible in the footage. It's unmistakably you. If we take this footage to the police, it won't take long for them to track it back to you. The evidence is right here, and it's solid. There's no getting around it. You can't escape the truth anymore. The more you deny it, the worse it will get.
No, this has to be some fabricated footage. I don't drive a Benz, and this footage is just a load of lies. It doesn't make any sense at all. I would never drive a car like that. It's all fake. You can't believe what you're seeing.
Look, denying it won't get you anywhere. Whether this footage is real or fake, it won't take long to find out. There are ways to check if it's been tampered with or altered. The truth will come out soon enough, one way or another. It's just a matter of time. Denial won't help you escape the truth.
But I'm telling you, it wasn't me. I'm being framed for something I didn't do. Why are you so determined to make me the criminal here? What's your end game? Do you want me to go down for something I didn't do? This isn't fair. I'm not the one to blame here.
The neighbor who filed the report said they saw the Benz being stolen. And, just like you joked earlier, it's turned into reality. The very thing you said would happen has happened. Your little joke came true, and now you're caught up in it. It's no longer just a funny story. It's a serious crime, and you're involved.
Oh, so it's happened now? Well, that's just coincidence. But you still don't have any solid proof that I'm the one who stole the car, right? There's nothing concrete to say it was me. This could all be a misunderstanding. You don't have enough to pin this on me. I'm innocent.
I've already told you this footage is all the proof we need. The footage doesn't lie. It shows you driving the car. You can keep denying it, but that won't change the fact that you're on tape. The evidence is overwhelming.
Well then, if you have more proof, show it to me. Show me something beyond just this footage. I'm not driving that car. It's not me. You can't just pin this on me based on a piece of footage. You need more than this to prove I did it. Show me the evidence.
How far are you planning to keep pretending that you're innocent? Just be honest with me already. Where is the Benz right now? I want the truth, not more lies. If you're not the one who stole it, you must know where it is. You can't just keep playing dumb.
I've told you I don't know. Stop trying to pin this on me. Go ask the real criminal if you want to know where the car is. Maybe it's already been sold somewhere for all we know. I'm not involved in this. I've got nothing to do with it. And anyway, the original owner of the car is partially to blame too. They left the engine running and didn't pay attention. But none of this has anything to do with me. Don't drag me into your mess. It's not my fault.
I just received a call from Steven. They found the remains of a burned car on the outskirts of town. It's not just missing, it's been destroyed. This is serious now.
Oh, really? So my little joke turned into a real disaster after all, huh? Well, you know what? I'm not involved in this at all, so I'm out. Goodbye. I'm not the one who did it, and I'm not going to stick around and take the fall for something I didn't do. You can't make me responsible for this.
Even after seeing this footage, you're still going to act like it has nothing to do with you? Are you seriously going to deny everything when the evidence is right in front of you? How much longer are you going to keep pretending?
What? Sam?
Steven came to your house. Apparently, Sam was there all alone, crying. He said you had left him behind.
No, she was just out shopping. And what kind of thing is this? Trying to take evidence from Sam is just cowardly. Forcing him to talk like this in front of a camera?
You've been trying to blame Sam for setting fire to the car, right? Now, after everything you've said, what are you trying to say?
I already told you it was just a joke. It's all a misunderstanding. I would never drag a child into something like this, especially not my own child.
Then why did you leave Sam at home all by herself? Sam was left at home, crying and saying that his mother set fire to a car. If you truly cared for him, why would you leave him alone like that?
I told you I was just out shopping. Why are you getting so involved in my personal life? Leave me alone.
So, you're coming back soon, right? Steven said he's taking care of Sam while waiting for you. It seems like he wants to talk to you about everything. Am I right?
Why are you making things worse? If you keep going on like this, it's going to look like I'm the one at fault.
You predicted everything that's happening. Given all of that, it's only natural for people to start doubting you.
This is so frustrating. Wait, I just remembered. I have something important to take care of. I won't be back for a while.
What?
I'm really sorry, but can you watch over Sam for me? I'll let my husband know too. Please take care of him until I can come back.
Wait, what exactly is this important thing you have to do? When will you be done? Weren't you just out shopping before?
I told you I have something I need to do now. I'm not sure when I'll be back, so you can take care of everything there for me in the meantime.
You can't just run away from this. Your car is being followed by a member of Steven's security team.
What?
I can report this to the police immediately. Honestly, it would be better if you just came back and told the truth. If you do that, the punishment might be lighter.
Followed? What the hell does that even mean? That's creepy. This is just some kind of bluff, right? It's all a lie.
Right now, you're sitting in the parking lot of a convenience store along the highway, smoking a cigarette.
What?
I have all the evidence proving you're the one responsible. Steven's testimony, for one, and everyone else already think you did it. The only thing left is for you to admit it.
Damn it! No, that's not true. I swear I didn't do it.
In that case, I'll just report you to the police right now. I already know where you are, so should I call them right now?
Fine. I'll just go back home, all right?
Yeah, Sam's waiting for you, so you better come back.
Hey, Stacy! Is it true you abandoned the car and ran off? Where are you now? Please, I beg you, come back quietly. This is getting out of hand.
So I had someone following me, right? If that's the case, I had no choice but to leave the car behind and run on foot. What was I supposed to do? Stand there and wait for them to catch up with me? And what? Are you on that woman's side now? Are you siding with the enemy?
There are no sides here, Stacy. You're a criminal. You can't just run away from what you've done. You have to face the consequences of your actions. You have to atone for your sins.
Calling my sister a criminal? That's just the lowest. You're supposed to be family. As my brother, it's your responsibility to help me, not accuse me.
Stacy, I'm trying to help you here. If you keep running, if you keep trying to avoid the situation, your crime will only get worse. You're just digging yourself a deeper hole.
That's because you've been collecting evidence of my defiance. And what even is this volunteer security thing? Don't tell me you're trying to be some kind of self-appointed hero, making everything worse.
I had to quit my job as an insurance investigator after more than 10 years. I had to think about how to make use of the experience I gained during that time, and I realized this area is a lot quieter and safer. It just made sense to get involved in something like this. You know it's for the best.
I don't care about any of that. The problem is that you're not even trying to protect your own family. You're more focused on these random volunteer activities than helping your sister out of trouble.
What are you talking about? I am trying to protect my family. I'm trying to protect my wife, Ella. She's the most important thing to me right now, and you have no idea what it's like to be in my position. You keep going on about family, but what about your own? What have you done for them?
Stacy, I've already called the police. I don't want to make this worse, but it's just a matter of time before you're arrested. It's all over now. Just give up. You can't run from this anymore.
What the hell? How did things end up like this? I never thought it would come to this. All of this started because of you, because you couldn't keep your mouth shut about that stupid Mercedes-Benz.
Well, your husband found out about everything and he came back home immediately. After hearing the full story, he's telling me that he'll divorce you. He's going to take full custody of the kids, naturally. He said it's the only way.
So, you're going to take everything from me now? You really think that's fair? But fine, I get it. You've made your choice. I'll just keep chasing after my career. Even if I fall down now, I will rise again. I've done it before, and I'll do it again.
Career?
You know, right? I work for a really reputable company. I've been working there for years, and I've made a name for myself. I'm going to keep pushing forward no matter what it takes. I'm going to show you all that I can make it without you. I'll buy several more Benzes just to show you I'm better than you. I'll rub it in your face.
No, I think you're about to be fired, though.
No way! I've worked too hard for this. They can't fire me, not after all the effort I've put in. There's no way it's going to happen. I won't let it.
You know what's coming, don't you? Even worse, I've seen what you've been doing online. You've been slandering me on your personal social media accounts, using your real name and everything. Don't try to act like it's nothing. People are seeing this.
Well, that's personal, so it shouldn't matter, right? Anyway, I'm going to be the best career woman out there. I'm going to show all of you that I can make it on my own. In fact, I think this situation is actually a bit of a blessing in disguise. If anything, I feel lucky that it happened. It's all part of the journey, right?
Well, if you want to keep escaping reality, that's your choice. But in any case, you have to pay for that Mercedes-Benz you set on fire. I heard it's worth $250,000, so you'd better start getting that money together.
Huh? $250,000? What are you talking about? Is that even real?
What do you mean, what is it? It's the price of the car. It's a Mercedes-Benz. The owner is demanding compensation, and that compensation is coming from you. You're responsible for it.
$250,000? Is a car really worth that much?
Of course it is. I know it might be hard for you to pay, but that's the price. That's the reality of it. You can't just avoid it.
Oh no, it's not that tough. I can pay it right now if I want to. It's not a big deal. But I'm not going to lie, I don't feel great about it. I don't feel like it's something I should have to do.
Well, you still have to pay it.
I mean, $250,000 is nothing to me, but I get it. For you, that must be a massive amount of money, right? You probably think I'm showing off, but honestly, it's not a big deal to me. I could pay that amount with no problem at all.
Oh, I'm glad to hear you're confident. You're right. I was considering offering some help, but I guess that's not necessary anymore. You're doing fine on your own.
Huh? Oh no, wait.
You can pay it, can't you? I thought Steven and I were worried, but it seems like you've got this under control.
Hold on a minute. Let's not jump to conclusions here. I'm not sure about that.
I was thinking about offering you some help, but that might just make it worse. I don't want to seem like I'm putting myself above you. That's not my intention. I've learned my lesson, and I'm being careful around you now. I've promised myself I won't try to take the upper hand anymore. I won't make that mistake again. Stacy had found herself trapped in a situation where there was no way out, ultimately having to return to her home, where she had no choice but to make amends for the damage caused to the victim's car, a Mercedes-Benz. The severity of her actions meant that she was not only required to cover the financial cost of the damage, but also faced consequences that were far more serious than she could have imagined. In the aftermath of the incident, Stacy's life spiraled further out of control. She was sentenced to prison, the weight of her crimes sealing her fate. The legal system had no mercy on her, and she was left with the harsh reality of serving a prison sentence. The time behind bars was not only a punishment for what she had done, but also a stark reminder of how drastically her life had changed from what it had once been. Her personal life crumbled along with her legal troubles. Her husband, who had once stood by her side through thick and thin, could no longer support her. The trust between them shattered, and he made the painful decision to end their marriage. The relationship that they had built over the years was no more. And Stacy found herself not only dealing with the consequences of her actions, but also facing the emotional pain of losing her family. In addition to her marriage falling apart, Stacy was also stripped of her parental rights. She lost custody of her child. A devastating blow that only added to the emotional turmoil she was experiencing. As a mother, this was perhaps the hardest part of her punishment, losing the ability to raise her child. To provide the love and care that every parent strives to give was something that she would never be able to fully recover from. The guilt weighed heavily on her, a constant reminder of the irreversible changes her actions had brought about. Her troubles did not end with her family. Stacy's presence on social media also came under scrutiny, as her posts were seen as another reflection of her character and behavior. In the age of digital information, nothing could be kept private for long, and her controversial statements and actions were seen as a clear sign of her recklessness. This led to even more public backlash, and the final blow came when she was dismissed from her job. The company she had worked for, which had once provided her with a steady income and a sense of stability, no longer wanted anything to do with her. They terminated her employment, citing the scandal and the damage it had caused to their reputation. With her prison sentence, the loss of her family, the collapse of her career, and the damage to her public image, Stacy found herself in a position where it seemed almost impossible to find a way forward. Even if she were to eventually serve her time and be released from prison, she knew that her life as she once knew it was over. The possibility of returning to a normal life, of starting fresh and finding peace, felt like a distant dream, one that might never come true. On the other hand, I had managed to handle the situation much differently. While Stacy was left to deal with the wreckage of her life, I had been able to fulfill my responsibilities. The Benz, which had been the source of so much trouble, was successfully delivered to the victim. The transaction was smooth, and all the necessary arrangements were made to ensure that the car was properly replaced. The tension that had hung over the situation lifted, and I could move forward knowing that I had handled the issue responsibly. It was a relief, and in some ways, it was a sign that things could still be resolved, even in the face of adversity. As time went on, my own life began to settle into a more peaceful rhythm. I am now happily living with my husband, and we have built a strong, supportive relationship. The challenges we faced in the past only made us stronger, and we have learned to navigate the ups and downs of life together. The support we give each other is unwavering, and it is a comforting feeling to know that we have each other through thick and thin. In light of Stacy's downfall, something positive emerged from the situation. The neighborhood volunteer team, which was focused on crime prevention and community safety, saw a surge in membership. The unfortunate events surrounding Stacy's actions served as a wake-up call to many in the community, and people came together to help ensure that such an incident would not happen again. The team grew, and the collective effort to keep the town safe became stronger. In fact, the team's success was so significant that they were able to establish a gathering space where members could meet, plan, and coordinate their efforts. This space became a central hub for those committed to keeping the town safe, and it fostered a new sense of unity among its members. Stephen, a key member of the team, stepped up as the leader. His calm demeanor and natural ability to bring people together made him the perfect choice to lead the group. Under his leadership, the town's safety initiatives have flourished. His dedication to protecting the peace and security of our community has earned him the respect of everyone involved, and his leadership has been instrumental in ensuring that the efforts to maintain peace continue to grow. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.